For me, it's huge because to me, even when I was 15, I watched Frankie wrestle, and to me, he's kind of like the poster boy of guys my size.
I hated AJ Cruz the first time I met him about 3 or 4 years ago at some crappy wrestling promotion in West Springfield, Massachusetts. I saw a guy who was my size, somebody who was more athletic than me, and somebody who had a less body fat percentage than me, so I hated him. I thought he had all this potential, but he wasn't going to know how to use it. I've since, my opinion has changed. I think he's really grown into his own.
And funny, I've been around the block for over 3 years, and we never wrestled each other, not once. And for me, not only to wrestle him, and not only for it to be for the CTWE championship, which obviously if you're not in it for that, then you shouldn't be here. But for all that to mesh in one night, just overwhelming. But I'm kind of ready. I'm definitely ready.
I'm excited for tonight. I think he's ready. I know I've been ready. So I'm really happy this match has finally happened.
I have to stay one step ahead. I have to rely on pretty much heart and staying ahead.
It's really interesting because normally I would say it's speed, but I know he's faster than me. So I really think I'm going to have to go back to my roots, my training. I was originally trained by Kevin Landry. If you don't know him, he's a 6'4", juiced up, power guy. So that's my basic style. And, I'm going to go back to my roots. I'm going to try to keep him grounded, because I know I'm stronger than him. So I'm going to try to hold him down.
For me and Frankie, and I've followed him, and I would hope he followed me. But for me, it's kind of more like staying ahead and outlasting the other guy. We win a lot of our matches, with our heart, outlasting the other guy who can take more punishment, who can stay one step ahead. And, that's really what it comes down to, is outlasting the other guy. And the way you do that in the ring is heart. So my strategy is heart.
You can sound the alarm, you can call out your dogs, you can fence in your yard, you can pull down the cars, but I won't back down.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Connecticut Wrestling Entertainment is proud to bring to you the main event.
AJ Cruz. I wonder what he's got left after that intense battle royal earlier, but he certainly looks ready to go. This is a huge opportunity, folks. This is the CTWE Heavyweight Championship, and it's for all the marbles. Very popular with our fans here is AJ Cruz, the prodigy. Jay Busta to become the Shooting Star champion. Now he hopes to become a double champion.
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward.
There's the champ. A little pumping of the pecs there. Holding the most important prize in the company, folks, the heavyweight title. Both of these men are under 5'5", ladies and gentlemen. Two athletes like this, the title on the line, the main event of the show, we are going to see all these athletes have.
This is the main event for CTWE Never Back Down 2012. This match is scheduled for one fall to a finish and is for the CTWE Heavyweight Championship. Introducing in the corner to my right, he is the reigning CTWE Shooting Star Champion. From the 413, this is the Prodigy, AJ Cruz.
What a reception here for AJ Cruz.
Introducing in the corner to my left, he is the current Canadian Heavyweight Champion, as well as the CTWE Heavyweight Champion. He hails from Agawam, Massachusetts. This is Frankie Arion.
There's the gold, folks.
Just to clarify, CTWE Heavyweight Championship on the line, Shooting Star title not on the line. AJ wants to start off with a handshake, and Frankie obliges. A little bit of a smirk on the champ's face. And when you look at Frankie Arion, this is a guy who trains non-stop. He is the definition of a gym rat. Nice side headlock takeover there. Quickly reversing the head scissor. Nip up by Frankie. Side headlock takeover again. Head scissor again by Cruz. Nipped up again. Side headlock again by Frankie. Head scissor again. Frankie able to get out, and it's a stalemate.
Wow. The speed of that exchange.
Frankie works out religiously. He diets religiously. He lives, sleeps, eats, dreams. He is all about this business, and he loves being the CTWE Heavyweight Championship, and he will do whatever it takes to keep it.
Absolutely. I mean, that's everything. If you're not after that title, you have no business being in CTWE. Frankie Arion knows that his body takes care of himself. He knows that his body is the tool he needs to keep that title.
Nice bit of groundwork there by both men. AJ Cruz, not a slouch, also in fantastic shape. As you stated before, able to capture the Shooting Star Championship from Jake Busta. And you know, this would be a huge step for AJ Cruz to become a double champion. You heard William King earlier talking about being a Grand Slam champion. Nice float over there, reverses, drops down. AJ Cruz keeps moving, leapfrog. Waist lock. Frankie able to toss Cruz off. Nice deep arm drag by Cruz. Both men back to their feet. Leg sweep by Cruz. One count only. Cruz quickly sweep by Arion. Cover. Woo!
I'm out of breath watching these guys.
Intensity on Frankie's face. You know, we talked about William King becoming a Grand Slam champion. How great would it be for AJ Cruz to walk out of here a double champion?
I mean, it would be tremendous. It would be a first in the first place to be Shooting Star champion and heavyweight champion at the same time. It would make history.
Waist lock there. Frankie rolls him into the ropes. Roll through. Oh, wonder what he's going for here.
Oh, he's got both. Oh, stretching him out.
A little bit of shades of Corey Guerrero there, stretching him out, and a ground-based. Now rolls him into the pinfall. No. Cruz able to. Just so much action right now. It's hard to keep up. And as you stated, Cruz in that grueling battle royal, the smallest guy in the ring, able to withstand all the other competitors and make it to the main event tonight.
I mean, I couldn't believe it. That's got to weigh on him. And both men catering to the fans here, getting a great reaction.
Nick, I'm going to take a page out of your book. I don't approve of this right now. This is a heavyweight championship match. Let's get down to business and see who's a better man.
Absolutely right. I'll agree with you there. These two guys need to start wrestling. Look at this.
And they sure are right now. Exchanging wrist locks, able to take the side headlock is Cruz. Frankie uses his weight to shoot off Cruz. Shoulder block by Cruz. You know, I would give the power advantage to Frankie. Frankie drops down. Cruz floats over. Hip toss telegraph. Cruz, hip toss of his own.
You know, very often you hear people talk about the hunger of a challenger, but there's also that drive deep within the heart of a champion. It's very, very self-defeating to lose that title. and you can tell how bad Frankie Arion wants to keep it.
A little bit of a struggle there, but now look at that agility by AJ Cruz. Woo! Hurricane.
Is that the name of that move?
Frankensteiner Hurricane Rana, flying head scissor, whatever you want to call it, that's a drop kick.
Oh,
right on the
certainly
mark.
was a drop kick. Right in the kisser.
Champ needs a breather, but oh, he faked it and he's back onto
Now that is the genius of Frankie Arion. Once in a while, he'll pull out a little move like that.
Cruz landing on his feet, he's to the top. High cross body, what impact.
Couldn't keep him down for the cover though. Frankie rolls out. Very impressive.
What you were going on about before, the hunger of a champion, I mean, Frankie Arion has been champion in other companies. It's very rarely that you see a guy, he's taking a water break now, a guy his size, his stature, become the heavyweight champion. Usually light heavyweight, cruiserweight champion, some secondary title in the company. But no, he is the face of CTWE, and he intends to keep it that way.
Taking a little water break. You got to remember, CC, AJ needs to win the title from Frankie, not the other way around. So Frankie taking advantage of that fact.
AJ with a little bit of mockery trying to hold the ropes open, and Frankie a little indignant. Looking for that handshake again, and this time Frankie not so quick to oblige.
These guys are getting into it now. They're developing a little bit of a competitive rivalry here.
I think the word you're looking for is some venom. There's a little bit of venom coming on now. And Frankie letting a little bit of Napoleon complex get the better of him. Vinny Lax doing a good job keeping order here.
When the winner of this match will face first-class Vladimir Joseph Madness in March, that's got to be weighing on their heads psychologically in this match.
You know, you got to wonder what Joey Bricko was thinking. Ow! Announcing that beforehand. These two have enough to focus on. It's a title match, and Bricko came out with they have to face Vladimir Joseph if they win this match. And
well, I tell you, if I was under 5'5" and I got that news while I was getting ready for this match, I'd have needed new tights.
You are under 5'5". Oh my goodness! The Ace Crusher as AJ Cruz went for the float over, and a little bit of showboating by Frankie Arion. Don't know if I approve of that.
Well, I mean, he is the champion. I mean, if you're the guy, it's one thing if you're the challenger, you don't want to get too cocky, but if you're the champ and you have a moment in a match like this, it's okay to take a moment to gloat.
You can't overlook a challenger such as AJ Cruz. Stomped to the midsection there. AJ, we talked about it before. We've talked about it with a number of competitors here in CTWE. He has a huge heart, and he is willing to fight until he has nothing left. Forearm there by Frankie. Ooh, what an Irish whip, and down goes Cruz. Another kick to the midsection there by Frankie.
You know, CC, I would never, ever... Oh, we have a cover here. Oof, 2 count, kick out. I would never, ever attempt to argue that these two men don't have heart. But in the end, it's going to come down to skill. It's going to come down to what you get done in that ring.
And now, speaking of in that ring, Frankie's taking it to the outside, and what the heck is going on here? Is Frankie playing Red Rover? Vinny Lax admonishing Frankie, said this is a championship match. Come on.
Referees got to do something to get these guys. Oh!
Those two fans just clotheslined AJ Cruz.
Get him thrown out. This is unacceptable. Where is the security here? They're sitting watching.
Becca. Who's Becca? She's not in this match.
Unbelievable. This is a championship match.
Hey, Becca. What's going on? I mean, professionalism. AJ Cruz reeling from the fan-delivered clothesline, and now looks like Frankie's setting him up for it again.
You know, if security's going to put up with this, I think Mr. Bricko should charge him for a ticket.
Reversed!
Oh!
Frankie clothesline taken down by his own devices, and that one fan really likes it.
Happy fan here.
As you heard, they were too close to the ring announcer. I must be protected at all times. I am incredibly fragile. AJ bringing the match back into the ring.
And quite valuable.
You're slightly valuable as well. Irish whip coming up by Cruz, reversed by Arion. Held on. Back elbow.
Amazing. You see these guys performing amazing maneuvers, and sometimes something as simple as an elbow to the face is all you need to get the advantage.
If you looked at that exchange there, a lot of fantastic scouting by both Cruz, and Frankie's just punching him in the gut. Had both of their moves, signatures, well scouted, and they were able to avoid, and then Frankie finally, with the exclamation point, the double stomp.
Again, Frankie Arion, I think, is right now been a step ahead of AJ Cruz for a little while. I gotta say, I think the Battle Royal wariness is getting to AJ.
Cradle, we have a new champ!
Oh!
No.
Oof. Certainly felt like it.
Now, if you notice for a second there, the whole crowd was behind AJ, and you saw Frankie take pause. He looked around, he said, really? You know, this is usually his crowd, but AJ definitely has the majority of the support, and it is weighing on Frankie Arion.
Well, you know, the thing about the people who come in and sit down and watch matches like this, you know, they like to root for an underdog. And, you know, Frankie does have the slight weight of oof.
Frankie watching his lucha libre, and that is a reverse gory special now. The patriarch of the Guerrero family, and Frankie is making him proud with a number of homages to his style. Will Cruz give up? He said, I will never quit.
Wow, that is, you know, that goes, you get to a point where it goes beyond heart, and it's something you just have inside of you. I won't take it away from AJ Cruz. He is fighting with his all not to quit right now.
You know, my in-ring career wasn't that great. I never got a chance to go for roll-up. 2 count. Never got to go for a title, but I can imagine what it would be like to get this chance, this opportunity, and I don't blame AJ for not quitting. Frankie with a sense of purpose in the ring. Irish whip. Nice agility there by AJ. Jumps up. Frankie able to block the kick a little bit, absorb a little bit of with his hand. He saw it coming, but it still rocked him.
Very critical to protect your skull. I mean,
Powerbomb out of the corner. Does Cruz have enough to capitalize?
That's the question. I'd have to say no on this one. He's just too sacked. This match has been going on for a little while now, and that plus the Battle Royal, I mean, if you think about it, AJ has been in at least 40-45 minutes of wrestling tonight. And Frankie has just been waiting. And what you mentioned before, weighing on both of them is March 10th, Madison March, Vladimir Joseph to the winner. Fist and forearm by Arion. He was able to get up from the powerbomb first. Cruz, signs of life, pushes him in the corner, chop. Frankie now whips Cruz in the corner. Lights him up like a Christmas tree. And you can see the welts and the marks all over AJ Cruz's body, both from before and from this matchup.
Yep, there are a lot of marks here in CTWE. Another chop. Oh, chops. Ow! With respect to the Mac. Woo. Stop it, AJ.
Oh my goodness.
AJ, stop it.
Taking him to the chop shop.
Frankie dazed in the corners. You see the CT diving forearm to the face. Innovation there by AJ Cruz, and Frankie doesn't even know where he is. Back body drop, the elevation there. Frankie Arion landing spin kick. Cruz is feeling it right now. Ooh! I don't know. Painful maneuver.
Swinging knee to the head.
If you saw Cruz just draped his limp body over Frankie Arion, not much more he can do. AJ and Frankie both to the ground. See which man will get to their feet first. Whoever does have a distinct advantage here.
Oh, you know, I'm detecting a little bit of weariness and frustration on the champ right now.
And AJ seems to just be getting going. Cross corner reverse by Arion. Up top goes moonsault block. No!
Oh! Did you see the bounce on Frankie Arion after receiving that maneuver?
Again, it's going to sound cliche, but the human body is not meant to take that impact. Arion blocked. We have a cover. Frankie able to kick out. Arion blocked the moonsault, but AJ was able to land on his feet and deliver a devastating reverse DDT.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching this matchup. It is for the CTWE Heavyweight Championship.
Forearm now by Cruz. Frankie delivers one of his own. Again by Cruz. Arion with a slap. Cruz with a slap. Oh. Oh. Nice. They're almost punch drunk going at each other at this point in time. Muay Thai kick to the leg and then to the chest. Arion another one.
Oh. These quick strikes are taking the wind out of AJ. Ooh.
Folded him up with that clothesline. You saw almost a 3 count. You saw Cruz quickly off the ropes behind Arion. Arion spitting up a little bit there, flexing his hand.
Oh, I think he's shot to the kidney.
I think he's mad at Cruz for making his hand hurt.
Absolutely is.
You gotta wonder at this point in time in this match what you have to do to keep the other man down. Forearm to the face. AJ Cruz limp in the corner, being held up by that top rope.
Frankie's got that little extra step right now.
Able to get out of the way, delivers a kick to the back of the head.
Rolls him up. Oh.
No, rolls him through. Wow, what a kick.
That's got to be it, too. And what?
How? Where does he find it? AJ Cruz has been in the ring, I mean, for such a long time today. The heart, the resiliency, and look at the frustration on the face of the champ.
He can't believe it. I can't believe it.
And the crowd rallying behind AJ, and you see Frankie is angry. There's no other words for it. He's mad that the crowd is turned on him and is rooting for AJ. Look at the disrespectful kick by Frankie. Not what we expect usually from the champ, but this match has gotten to him. Ducks the clothesline, does Cruz. Cruz saw the back body drop coming, held on to the waistlock, delivered a reverse neck breaker.
A lot of damage to the neck in this match on both parties.
Cruz calling to the top rope, and man, you know, he might have had a 3 count. We might be talking about a new champ, but Cruz felt he didn't have enough, and he's going for the exclamation point.
He sees it. He sees himself wearing both those title belts. He's climbing up to the top here.
Too much time to gain his balance. Frankie is up. Was able to avoid that. Leads it with the power bomb.
Oh.
Frankie loads him back up. Double underhook.
Oh no. Wow.
Ooh, back breaker. Oh, and Frankie has the axe. You know what that means. Looks like it's time for double pins to Chesty.
Oh, I do love that. 1, 2, 3. He retains.
What a hard-fought battle between these two gladiators. It took everything they had.
What a matchup.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after that fantastic main event, CTWE Heavyweight Championship retained by Frankie Arion. And there's a Frankie I know. There's a Frankie I respect. Getting down there and talking to AJ Cruz. A handshake, a fist bump, and raising the hand of AJ.
Sure, you know. Frustration of the match is over, and you know they're shaking hands. These guys respect each other, no doubt about it.
Well, this is the end of CTWE Never Back Down 2012. Fans, I hope you had a great a time as I did. We will see you back in Bethany at Town Hall March 10th for Madness in March. For my new broadcast colleague, Nick D'Angelo, I am CC LaSalle. Thank you and good night for CTWE. The hell?
What?
We just rushed back to the announce position. I don't know what's going on. There's a masked man in the...
What?
Oh, no.
This is bad news. Who would want to do this to the champ?
Well, a lot of people would want to do this to the champ, but I cannot tell or see who that is. Pile driver by this masked man, and...
Vicious assault. Half the fans are standing, getting ready to leave. what to make of this, CC.
I don't either. Disrespecting our title, though. Throws it down. I'm dumbfounded. Maybe we'll get answers at Madness in March. Once again, I am CC LaSalle, Nick D'Angelo. It's been great working with you. And good night, everybody.
CTWE fans, we are following the Shooting Star Champion. Champion versus champion tonight. Tremendous war out there, but we did not have a victorious Shooting Star Champion in the main event, but it took everything but the kitchen sink to put you down. The fighting champion you were, you came out and looked great.
Let me just put it this way. In every match, whether it be title on the line or not on the line, there's a winner, there's a loser. I went out there with, because he's the champ, the best wrestler in the company today. And I pushed him to a limit. You could see it on his face. He was there. He was at that breaking point. I was this close, to be honest with you. Congratulations to Frankie, man. Bottom line is, I wanted to wrestle him. I wanted to wrestle the best wrestler in the company. I did that. I know where I stand, and after going through that match, I think where I stand is pretty good. I'll be back next month. Hopefully they let me defend my title. I want to defend my title. I will defend my title, and I will prove why I am the prodigy, why I am one of the best wrestlers this company has. I'm gonna keep going out there and giving you everything I have. Bottom line, thanks CTWE for a great night, great main event. Thank you, Frankie. It was a learning experience, and I'm happy with it.
Thank you very much. Great matchup out there. I wish you the best in getting another return match and another chance at championship.
Anytime.
Wild Bill Brown here, and the main event is concluded. Our champion versus champion matchup has come to this. The champion still, Frankie Arion. I'll tell you, you are a proud champion. You had a great matchup out there. You had put everything that you could think of to put him away, and he still kept kicking out. The prodigy is definitely going to be back for you someday.
I have no doubt of that. He showed amazing intensity. I may have even taken him a little lightly, but no, I have no doubt we're going to be crossing paths again. But it just sucks it ended the way it did. AJ didn't get what he deserved because somebody ran in and attacked me. I don't know, I can only presume Vlad or somebody put him up to it because the guy grabbed the belt after. I don't know if Vlad's been wanting to come after me. No, AJ's a hell of a opponent. I'm not trying to take anything away from him. Yeah.
Well, we definitely can tell it wasn't Vlad in that ring, but like you said, it probably has something to do with him. And perhaps in the future, he might be looking forward to getting a shot at your championship.
I have no doubt. That's why I said the guy right after he gave me a power jabber, grabbed the belt, held it up. Obviously, it wasn't Vlad, but I can only assume, Vlad put somebody up to it because he didn't win that battle royal earlier, and I was watching. It looked like he was going to. That's if I have a guess, that's who I think put the guy up to it.
Well, indeed, a tremendous matchup out there. Thank you so much for entertaining us all here today. You and AJ put on a clinic out there, if I might say so. And you always do every time you're in the ring. Thank you very much. CTWE fans, this is your champion right here, Frankie Arion.